Well, that's less stable. This will be funny. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever thrown. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to In the Bag Disc Golf. What we got for you today is probably getting pretty close to the last of the first round of one brand, one round. I think I have one more that I'm gonna do. I think that one will be probably Black Zombie, and I'm probably gonna bring in one of my boys, Adrian, to do that one with me, and probably just wrap up first round of this series. Then we'll move on to round 2, where we'll revisit some of the better ones. I'll probably leave out a couple of the ones that I didn't care for, or, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But we're gonna hit round 2 with some new discs, some of the same discs, just whatever I have at my availability. But this time, we are doing Reptilian. Now, I'm a little gun shy on this one. Reason being, Reptilian Discs is made by Gateway. And if you don't know how I feel about Gateway, and if you don't know how we feel about Gateway here at In the Bag Disc Golf, we'll put a link right here. You can check that review out. Wasn't too happy with it. They're putters, they got great putters. Everything else, don't care for it. I don't care for it one bit. And I know I'm not alone in this. But let's blow right past that. Let's get into the discs, see what we're going to be throwing, and then we'll go hit the course. Starting off the driver, we're going BOA. Now this thing is pretty stable, looking at the numbers, 9.3, 0, 2.5. So it's almost a Firebird. So I don't think we're going to be getting far off the tee with this. Our mid-range is going to be the Gila. And this thing looks really, really cool. It's a clear plastic, but you can see all the striations in it. It's really cool. It's got a cool stamp. That's one thing about the Reptilian line, is at least they got cool stamps. Some of them look like a kid drew them. Some of them are really cool looking, like this crazy Gila monster here. I mean, it's just they got cool looking stamps on their discs, if nothing else. One thing I will tell you about the Gila. For one thing, the plastic feels better. It's the same plastic as this BOA. This BOA is typical Gateway premium plastic with their translucent premium plastic. It's trash. It's trash. It feels like a toy. It feels like something that my daughter would play with. And it's just not good. The Gila, on the other hand, while it's not on the same plane as some of the larger disc golf companies, it feels better. I will give it that. It feels a little bit better. If I had this in my hand, I'd be like, yeah, it's good. It's not great. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, feel this plastic. It's not like Streamline or something like this. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you this about the Gila right here, right now. It's a prophecy. Look at it. It's a prophecy. All day, that's a prophecy. If you've held a prophecy, seen a prophecy, a Gila's a prophecy. That's it. That's what it is. It's a prophecy. So that'll be our mid-range. Our overstable approach, the widely talked about, rarely thrown, infamous Stego. And look at the numbers on this stupid disc. 4, 0, plus 1, 4. I love how much balls you have to make a disc like this. I had to get it just for novelty. I love overstable approaches. I love them. The Super Soft Slammer is my go-to, and it's always in the bag. Always. I don't care where I'm going. I don't care if I take 3 discs to the course with me. That's one of them. This won't be, but I love it. I love it. I'm so happy they made this disc. It is ridiculous. And this is one of the ones that's got an awesome stamp. I mean, it looks like a little kid drew it. I mean, that's just cool. I can appreciate the heck out of this. I really like this. It's going to be cool to get out there and throw it, see how it throws. What I've seen online and the numbers on this thing, it's going to be ridiculously stable. I don't even know how far I'm going to be able to throw it. I'll be happy if I can get it 200 feet. Honestly. Our headwind putter to stable approach. And this is in the fossil plastic, and it is the scale. But the cool thing about it is, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the video, but there's a slight thumb track. I mean, just the littlest hint of thumb track. I don't know how much putting we'll be doing with it, because if you've ever seen a video of mine, I don't like beaded putters. I think this will be a better thrower than anything else. But I think we'll mainly be putting with the Serpent. And once again, really cool stamp. Now this one, on the other hand, is the exact same top. The exact same top. It's got that little thumb track. You can kind of pick it up a little better on this disc. So that scale is the same exact top to this disc. They made this top of the disc the same. It's the same exact top. However, the bottoms, this one's obviously a magic, and I'm okay with that because I like the magic. This one is a wizard. See that? Got a bead, no bead. This one's a magic, this one's a wizard. Both of them have that reptilian top. So I don't know which came first. I want to say the scale did, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna act like I'm a matter of fact on this. But I have putted a little bit with the scale. I don't really like it, and I like how they combine their thumb track idea onto 2 different bottoms, so you can choose which one feels better to you. Like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this one more than I'm gonna like this one as a putter. But those are the only discs that we're gonna be using today. Let's go hit the course. Hopefully we come up under par. Wish me luck. All right, one brand, one round. This time, Reptilian. It's made by Gateway. Let's see what we got. Boa off the tee. That was horrible. Horrible. Should have probably took some practice throws. Ah well, we'll save par. We'll get the hang of it. It's gone. Alright, so I kinda want to try out this Stego because it's ridiculously stable. But also think the scale is probably safer. Let's try the scale. I mean Stego. You know what? We're gonna go around the right of that tree. I like that. Look forward to throwing it hard though.
So first impressions, I like the Stego. I want to throw it harder though, so I'm sure we'll run into an opportunity for that soon. But that's par. Let's move on hole 2. All right, boa off the tee, as the usual for this round. Probably, maybe 2 holes. I probably won't throw this on, but let's go. Well, we're out in the fairway. Nothing too impressive. Par. Okay, so Stego a little further out, so we'll get a better feel for the flight characteristic here. I'm not really sure how hard to throw it, so I'm just gonna do it like a normal approach and see what happens. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's stable. See how the scale does. Yeah, straighter. We're still gonna put that Stego. I should have put it out further right and a little harder. I need to throw that thing hard. All right, time to see how these things putt. We got a scale, we got a serpent. So, out of the hand, I can tell you I like the serpent better, because if you've seen any of my videos before, I don't like beaded putters. For throwing, they're okay, but other than that, I don't really care for them. They don't feel right in my hand when I'm putting. So I do think that the serpent's going to be a better putter for me on the Reptilian line. However, I think the scale will be a better thrower. This is all just hearsay, because I haven't proved it yet, except for the putting part. Anyway, let's go on to hole 3. Per the usual, boa. Well, I gotta see what the glide is on this thing. This thing does not want to fly. I mean, it's like throwing a brick. I don't know. I'm really not impressed with that disc at all. I don't like the feel of the plastic, and I don't like the way it flies. It just does not go anywhere. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to like overpower it to get it to fly anywhere. Yeah, hi, Pickle Rick. I feel like I have to power it up just to get it to go anywhere. But anyway, let's go hit it. Let's do the scale. Oh, clip that tree there, but other than that, should be an easy par. Let's go get it. So we had this tree, knocked us down, left us with about a 20-footer. I do like that serpent as a putter. It's a little stable, but I think as it beats in, it would be pretty straight. Either way, it's doing good so far. Hole 4, we'll go overstable mid-range. This one's a 5403, it's the Gila. And if you've thrown any gateway, it's a prophecy. Look at it. It's a prophecy. Get off of there. Oh man. We were low, but we would have had a little bit of a flare because of how overstable that is. Still would have been a long putt, but not like it is right now. Man, we're lucky if we're gonna get birdie. Most likely par. Okay, we were coming along. We actually came right in between this tree. The disc actually came right in between it. So it's just laying right on the other side here. So it's gonna be a long putt and a hard putt. Get in. Oh. That was such an awkward stance I had to do, and I almost made it. Oh well, we're taking par. Taking par. No bueno. Alright, let's take this boa. Well, that's less stable. Alright, we got a tough shot here. We hit first available off the tree, and look at that. Look at that. I said tree, I meant tee. We hit the tree off the tee. Alright, here we go again. Same disc. Ooh. We bounced and hit the bottom of the cage, so at least we get a par. Well, it took me 3 shots with the boa to get it up here, but we saved our par, so yeah. Alright, boa off the tee again. I wish I would have got another driver, because I'd be throwing it instead of this. I feel like maybe I just need to act like I'm trying to turn it over, because I'm trying to throw it flat, and it's going flat and then immediately starting to hyzer. It's punching forward but hyzering. I don't know. Alright, we are going to make this, because I'm going to use the serpent. I'm going to use the serpent, and it's going to slither its way into the chains. See? It likes to live in the chains. You see that? Get in. A little too far. Taking another par. I can't buy a birdie. Well, this is not going well. Not well at all. Alright, Gilla. Ooh. Oh, that flashed the backside of that basket. Just, oh, man, that would have been sweet. Looks like it's our first bird though, so all right. Barely sneaking it over the top, but that's a birdie. Let's get it rolling now. Come on, 2 holes to go. All right, scale. Oh. All right, so as predicted, the scale throws pretty well. Not quite as much distance as I wanted, but we're gonna hit it big with the serpent. That was a big putt. That was edge of circle. I didn't have very high confidence going into that putt, but we got it. Another thing, when you're out on the course, or you're even just in a park, don't leave your trash. Since these people don't know how to throw away their own trash, we're gonna do it for them. People are, I want to use a bad word. All right, boa because we don't have another choice. Up on the hill. Disc is trash. Alright, we should throw just a regular putter, but I'm throwing Stego because this thing's stupid and ridiculous. Just the most stable thing I've ever thrown, ever. Ending on par.
And we're back. Alright. -2. I am surprised. I thought for sure with going out with a driver as overstable as this looked like it was, we were going to end up probably even. Maybe if we got lucky on 4 and 7 that we would come up -2. And honestly, that kind of happened, just not really those holes. Really, I think we parred 4, we did birdie 7 with the Prophecy, or Gila, whatever. It's a Gila, but it's a Prophecy. Yeah. But we also birdied 8, and we managed that with a putter. So we ended up doing at best what I thought we were going to do, but I thought we were going to end up even. But let's get through all that, run through the disc, see what we thought now that we've had time to think about it. The boa. Going in, I didn't have high hopes. I thought it was going to be too overstable, like a Firebird, and which I have discs like a Firebird in my bag all the time, but I don't go off the tee with them unless the hole seems right for it. It's just too much disc for me. I need something a little less stable to get out there. This was a Firebird. Not only was it a Firebird, it was a brick of a Firebird. This thing does not want to stay in the air. This 3 glide is pretty dang accurate. This is not wanting to stay in the air. If you have a huge arm, this may be serviceable for you, but if you're an average player like myself or a beginner, stay away from this disc, stay away from this plastic. This plastic is trash. Just stay away from Gateway, stay away from Reptilian. It's just, unless you can put your hands on it and you say, oh well, I like it. Well, yeah, it's for you then, but not me. If I pay a premium price for a premium disc, I want a premium disc, not this. The Gila, like I keep saying, it's a Prophecy. It's the exact same disc as a Prophecy, same top, same bottom, same side, same flight plate, same crazy bead on the bottom here. It's a Prophecy, and it's a decent mid-range. Not a lot of glide. Let me see, what is it? 5403. That 3 is a lie. It's a 5402. That's how it flies. It flies about like a Rock 3 does. Not a Rock X3, but like a Rock 3. The Stego. You know, there may be certain times where I'll put this in the bag just to have it. I'm happy I bought this disc. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever thrown in my entire life. And it just as the pure novelty of it, like I'll take this thing to the course and try to see if people can actually turn it over and get it to hold a turnover. Like, you could place bets with people, say, turn this disc over and I'll give you $100. They're not going to turn it over. This thing is ridiculous. The Serpent and the Scale. Going in, I thought this would be a better thrower and this would be a better putter. While that is true, I still don't like it as a putter. This was a very good thrower. It could hold power as long as you kind of got the nose up a little bit and gave it some height. It would ride straight and kind of creep out a little bit, but finish. This was a good thrower. While this was a better putter for me, I still don't like it as a putter for one simple reason. This thing is so hard. Oh man, look at, I can't, look at that. Look, I feel like I'm gonna break if I try to bend it any more than that. This thing is super, super hard, and so is this one. It's the plastic, it's that fossil plastic. So if they made a softer version of this, I would like it a lot more. If you're playing anywhere where there's elevation change or an elevated basket with rollaway potential, do not use putters like this, because if you don't make it, that thing's gone and you got a longer putt coming back than you just had. So little things like that you just got to be aware of. -2 through 9 with Reptilian, not too bad. Not too bad. It was a little better than I thought it was going to go. I can't say enough. This premium plastic is trash. It's not premium plastic. As usual, putters, a lot better. That's where Gateway shines, is their putters. I don't care who you are and what you say. They do a good job with putters. Everything else, trash. We hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit the little bell for notifications. Click this guy right here. Subscribe right now. Check out a couple of these videos. Maybe I'll put those Gateway videos over here. You can check those out. But we'll see you next time on In the Bag Disc Golf.